And one of the projects that I've heard about is this Coalition Wild. What's that about?
The Coalition Wild is a group for people younger than 30. It's basically for the youth to start getting involved in conservation themselves. There's a whole lot of young professionals out there like myself, and they, instead of joining the big World Congress 10, we are now starting a Coalition Wild, which is basically focused only on young professionals.
Empowering them with the same message.
Them with that, and also just, it's to say basically that the World Wilderness Congress has been head out by the previous generation. It's time for us now, as the generation of today, to take charge of wilderness in our areas, in our countries, and just to make it work for ourselves, because we can't depend forever on our parents to look after our heritage. It's time for us to step up to the plate and say, listen, we've got to take care of ourselves and our futures.
Is this happening as part of the Congress, or is this something separate?
No, this is something that has just been started this year. It's been a long dream of our CEO, Andrew Muir, and guys like Vance Martin. And it's finally coming together now, and we've head up a team of young professionals that are on the ESCO of that, which I'm part of, and a couple of young professionals all around the world, and we are now planning to make that an annual or an event similar to the World Wild Congress.
And what would be some of the burning issues that you guys are sort of addressing immediately? I mean, it would be endless, but what would you see as young people under 30, the main things you need to be focusing on?
The main thing at the moment is making the world a wilder place. And there's a competition on the Coalition Wild page where young professionals can enter, and they can go onto the Coalition Wild page on Facebook, and they can send in ideas on what they think would make the world a wilder place in their areas or anywhere.
Wilder place?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? Like, look, I think it's pretty wild. You just have to go down to Bethelsdorp a few weeks ago. I mean, it's pretty wild down there. What are you talking about wild?
When we say wild, we mean in terms of wilderness, and also I think sustainability. A lot of us look past the fact that making the world a wilder place isn't physically going out and saving a rhino. It's about shopping more economically. It's about buying chemicals that's biodegradable. It's about teaching your kids not to waste, and therefore instilling in them a wilderness ethos and ethics.